scrubs today because it was one of those days. So in case you missed it, it's been class time and it's been show time since Saturday. I lost track of the days. What's a little bit different is the other student had to reschedule, so I'm doing a one-on-one. And so enjoying it, okay? So here we go. I don't know if y'all noticed this, but you know, I talk sideways. It's so crazy. I think it's from my accident that I kind of talk sideways. Yeah, it goes this way. But anyway, I had my lips injected today. And she did an awesome job because I didn't want them too big, just a little bit more. And it looks like I got it. And there's no bruising. She did an awesome job. I have no lips. So now I got some. And they're going to look even better by tomorrow or the next couple of days as the filler attracts more water into the lips. Anyway, there you go. So let's talk, everybody. So this is going to be fun, and I'm going to tell you what's going to happen in the next couple of weeks. But pretty much, so today's talk is about what's holding you back. And I've been having this question I've posted to a couple of people over, you know, what is my discussions that inspire me to move forward on what am I going to talk about next. So the big thing is what's holding people back? And that's what I've been asking, like, what's holding you back? Because I hear people say, well, I want to take the training, and don't get me wrong, it's budget. So I never want to mess with people's life's budgets or what's going on. But what I'm noticing, it's not even money for a lot of people. And so people have been candid, and I can think of 3 people. And this was when I said, okay, let's talk. Fear. Yeah, I have to be honest with you, Natasha. I don't know. I just feel kind of funny because, or they're talking themselves out of what their heart desires. And it's just like, I've been there. So my acronym is FACT. Okay. Don't let fear and control of time hold you back. That's where it hits me. And I said, that's what I need to talk about. FACT, fear and control of your time, because that's what it is. I'm hearing people tell me I'm scared, or, okay, what are you scared of? I don't know. Then, I don't know. Or, well, I want to see if my friend wants to do it too. Or I want to see if, I'm worried about in this area how many people I know. I'm worried about can I tap into the appropriate demographic? I'm scared of, basically I'm scared of failing. And that's what I'm hearing from people in terms of fear. One thing I know is that if you showed up at the gym 3 days a week and you worked out hard 60 minutes, right? 3 days a week. If you was on the treadmill 3 days a week, I'm pretty sure you may see a difference in your weight. Now, if you continue to do the same treadmill 3 days a week, you're not going to see a change. You're going to look the same. So I say that to say that you have to jump in and know that you're going to work at your business like it is your full-time job, and your boss said, listen, I wrote you up. I'm doing a performance improvement plan on you, and if you don't get better at this, you're fired. That's how you got to come into your business. If you come into your business with that type of attitude, there's no losing involved. Now, why I use the analogy of the treadmill is same pattern on the treadmill, same speed 3 days a week, is because if you choose to come into your business and do the same thing over and over again, most likely, yeah, you're going to fail. You're going to fail. Did you think you would live to see Sears close? Did you think you would live to see JCPenney close, Gap stores, Victoria's Secret, and all these things? How, when Amazon became one of the number one retailers, and online environment became booming, mall parking lots became scant, that these stores didn't say, what are they doing different? Because I'm going to tell you who did, and I'm impressed. Okay, so I got to use these analogies to help you think. There's a Nordstrom's right here where I live. And they underwent like a $1.5 million facelift, they told me. Part of this facelift is in the beauty department. Before, they had the traditional glass case counters that you went up to. The ladies on the other side, she opens up the thing with the key, she pulls it out, she hands it to you. Nordstrom learned that doesn't work anymore. So they got rid of all the glass cases. Now the people stand outside. There is no counters. Now we're more interactive. Now all the products are outside, kind of like a Sephora feel, because they found that people want to touch. And that's the risk they're going to have to take in terms of security and blah, blah, blah. So you just can't keep doing everything the same. You have to dare and say, yeah, I'm gonna come out and be different. It's like when someone walks in my spa, I had someone say one time, oh my God, it's so red in here. As opposed to what? Most spas I walk into, the walls are white and they got purple and turquoise. Well, everybody's doing that. I don't want to give everybody experience. And if you've been to my spa, you'll see that there's a big open room with a table and a big screen TV in the lobby. Yeah, it's not the tradition. There's 2 chairs over there, but I tell people that's for looks. Nobody's supposed to be waiting in the waiting room chair. So what happens? My clients come in, they get coffee, they sit down at the table with me, and we're interacting. I'm doing something different. So if you come in this business and say, take the time and say, I'm not going to be scared. You know why? Because I'm going to do a little twist to mine. And everybody know my DJ in the treatment room is Alexa. She's my DJ. And I let everybody know DJ Alexa is working. And what would you like to hear? So you don't come in my spa and hear the water running and all of that. Everybody don't want to hear it. And if they do want to hear it, they can play it. It's okay. Most of the time, if they don't choose, that's what I have playing. But I let them know this is your experience. So I make a deliberate attempt to make things different, to grow my own brand. So I'm not scared about, can I compete in the market with these other people? I somewhat think about what I can give that's going to be different and going to be successful. So there is an experience when they come into Abraza Skin Studio. Yeah, there's like pictures of red bottom shoes on the wall. Why? Because they're red, okay? Doesn't matter if you have them or don't have them, but it represents fabulousness. And I believe that women want to feel fabulous and be reminded of fabulous things. So they're coming in to get a fabulous treatment. So don't be scared, because you're coming in doing something other people haven't done. You're going to add a flavor to this that some doctors haven't added because they're kind of boring. When you think of the doctor's office, it's kind of boring. So I want my spa to be boring. That's how I see it. However, when it comes down to treatment time, I got you. Hydrofacial is a medical grade treatment, but I make sure that I put a warming wrap on my clients so they feel the neck massage, and I got the music they want playing. I turn the lights down when I'm not using a blade or something. So don't be scared. I'm constantly pouring in. Every day, the ideas are going to come to your head. This is not your 9 to 5. If you know you are coming in this, bringing your pain, bringing your thunder to this, you're not going to fail, I promise you. Everybody's not your client either. So you don't want everybody. That's a whole nother conversation. And we talk about that a lot in the Business Builder course. Okay, who's your client? Who you should be worried about? Who you should be like, oh, okay, that's not me anyway. Okay, so don't let fear get in your way. Because fear is going to prevent you from jumping in. And if you jump in the water, you can never swim to the other side. So the only other way to get to the other side is you got to jump in. You can't be scared. And you have to use the skills that you've acquired and the things that you have learned and put it to work to get you to that other side of success. And you got this. Okay? You got it. Now, if you jump in, you don't know what to do, you don't know where you are, there's no focus, there's no plan, then you should be scared. You should be scared. You really should. And if you're listening to your friend that never had a business, but knows someone who knows someone, but don't know anything, you want to sit down and listen to those people who are going to say, oh, that's dumb. I had a friend when I started my jewelry business. I'll never forget it. Years ago, 2008, I started my jewelry business. And she said, oh, that's dumb. What you going to sell, earrings? I promise you. Promise you. Do I throw that up in her face? No, I take that. That's fuel. Let me run with it. That's not the person I need to talk to. So you also need to find people in your surroundings that's ready to go. Here's another big thing, the time piece. Let me tell you now, if you're starting a business or you're going to start a new skill set or start a new whatever it is to bring to your business, I'm going to add whatever service to your business. You better find the time to learn what it is you're going to do. You better find the time. YouTube make everything look easy, by the way. I try to do a hairstyle off YouTube. It ain't look nothing like that girl's hair. You cannot learn your skill set by watching YouTube. YouTube can help you be like, oh, okay, I never thought about it, holding it that way. That's what it can do for you. But YouTube cannot teach you what you need to do. I don't look at YouTube to learn to do Botox. I don't look at YouTube to learn how to inject lips and look at other people. I keep telling my clients, when you look at YouTube, you know what you're looking at? Someone probably injecting saline. It's a video. Don't you notice they never bleed? What you think? There's no blood in those people's faces? Okay? It's a promo. So the doctor can get you to come to him. I did a live one time and I was doing Botox and a girl said on the feed, I brought this up today, I don't like her technique on the feed. I could care less if she don't like my technique. But I tell you what, I never dropped a brow, knock on every piece of wood, and I don't want to. So yeah, when you see me do my video, I'm doing the real deal thing, how you're trained to do it. I'm really holding the skin, really da-da-da. I'm not going in with one needle making it look pretty. It was alive. It's real when it's live, by the way. Yeah, I'm isolating these muscles down here, isolating them, finding them, injecting them. Not my client is like this, and I'm like, It's a video. It's like when I had a client come in and say, how long is this going to take for a microblade? She thought the microblade was going to take like 15 minutes because she seen it on YouTube. It was 15 minutes. So we had to reschedule because she really did think that, even though the appointment time said 2 hours. So that's YouTube, baby. Okay? So you have to learn your skill set. You have to find the time, okay? Find the time. I've missed a lot of things over the past year because I put my business first. It is what it is. I've been to a million parties. I've been to Super Bowls before, and I live here in Atlanta. I've done it, but I found the time my clients come first. I don't know about no Super Bowl. All I know is Friday I got a full day of clients, and Saturday I got a full day of clients, and Sunday, Super Bowl morning, I have someone who flew in town for the Super Bowl. They want to come, and I'm seeing them. That's what I know. So you have to learn to control your time and figure out how you're going to learn your skill sets. When are you going to sit down and say, okay, I need to do this? When I developed my classes for training, and let me just say, training is a love and a passion that I have. I went and got my doctorates in nursing, not for a better paying nurse practitioner job. When I got my DNP, I was already a nurse practitioner for 16 years. Nobody is paying me more than what I was making at the time. And I was in leadership over a national program. Nobody was going to pay me more. I was bored. And I said, you know what? I want to make sure that I'm able to teach, because I should be able to give back at this point. I learned so much. I know so much. Let me teach. So the teaching presentation of teaching, one of my students, as I always tell people, reached out and said, hey, I see you have a spa. I want to learn from you. And then I said to myself, you know what? Once again, the reason why I started my business is to work for myself. And once again, I said, why am I working for this university that get on my nerves when I reprimand a student for being lazy? Or I did it because a lot of the schools today, I'm sorry, they're designed to just pass people through because they're for-profit businesses. The nursing school to me is not like nursing school when I went to school in the 90s. When I went to Hampton and you showed up on the bus and your hair touched your collar and your teacher tell you, get off the bus, you ain't going to clinical. I'm from the old school. I tell people, I'm from the old school when we was told you're Hamptonian. So when you show up at the hospital, you have to show up behaving, looking, and acting 5 times better, because there's already a stereotype about you as a Hamptonian. And if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, then go Google Hampton University and you'll know exactly what I'm saying. So I come from that. So I was very sadly disappointed when I started teaching and I have students who giving me garbage and think they're going to be nurse practitioners. Like, dude, you didn't even know to ask that. I was too much. I was too old school. The new school is past everybody. Let them come out and be horrible clinicians. Not all programs, just in the setting that I was in. I don't know about any other setting. Okay. So some of y'all probably go on to great programs and I love it. But if you was teaching at the one I was teaching at, you would get what I'm saying. So I said, this is a perfect opportunity. You know what? I'll go work for myself again. So I'm giving you, sometimes I go off because I like to just drop gems on you. Once you jump in this world of I have my own business, I promise you, I can reassure anyone on here, in about 3 to 5 years, you're going to own another business. And you're going to look back and say, I would have never known I would have been here. I said, I would have never known I would have had a school. When I went to the bank to start up the bank account and everything, the guy said, what you doing now, Tosh? And I told him, he was like, wow, that's deep. So you don't have the other job? Because I was working PRN and teaching. And I said, no, I got to fall back because I'm going to pour into my own school. So you have to find the time to pour into your business. If you treat your business like a hobby and you get to it when you're ready to get to it, it's going to be as successful as a hobby is. You know anybody who really make money off their hobbies? No, they just doing it for fun. But at the end of the day, a business has bills. So we need to make some money. It's not that it's all about money. It's a fact. You got to make money. It's a business. So you have to treat it as such. So when I started teaching, I said, I have to give people the best. Everything I do, I have to do it in excellence. So I made sure I slotted out times. And I will work probably the equivalent of 16 hours a week. Like, you get up, you get dressed, you put on your clothes. Put on my clothes. There's a Starbucks by me. I got to Starbucks by 8 in the morning. I left Starbucks 4 in the afternoon. And I would do that 2 to 3 days a week, developing my courses, making sure that they're awesome, making sure that they have a takeaway with them and they can see that woman invested time to come up with this presentation. She's not just standing in front of the room running her mouth, but she's also giving me nuggets to take away. So you want to make sure you deliver the best when you open up your doors. So start working on it now. Okay. So if you have to do that training, you need to find out what you need to do, but you need to find the time. Because when you want something so bad, you're willing to miss out on certain things. Yeah. And sometimes you have to discipline yourself. Sometimes you have to do a little bit of self-discipline. I can't make it to everything. I can't. I have a friend that works in the tax industry. This is not the time to ask her to go hang out with you. This is not the time. And I have to respect that. I know that. Been knowing her for years. I know not to call her during this time. Sometimes I'll text her and say, hey, girl, just make sure you're okay. She respects her time. She respects what she does. So if you're going to start a business, you have to do the same thing to your business. You have to respect it. When I first opened my doors, I ain't have not one client in the room on certain days, but I sat there like this and I worked in there. I found stuff to do. There's always something to do. So don't let fear and control of time hold you back. So I'm going to ask you, I have a DM, private message me. Tell me what's holding you back. What's your fears? What is it? I'd be glad to help you. I want more people in this industry with me. Whether you're going to be a person who does hair loss, I want to focus on hair loss. I talk to awesome people. So listen, if you're listening in and you spoke to me earlier and I mentioned this, just know it's just because I admired your vision of, someone who does hair and says, I want to take it up to a next level and I want to offer that hair restoration. See, it's not all about owning the medical spa, but it's all about what you want to do. I just want to, I don't want to do all those other things. I just want to focus in on injectables. All right, go learn it. I don't want to do any of that stuff. I just want to focus in on giving people great skin care and skin health. That's what I want to do. Go out, learn that. But whatever you learn, you better learn how to run a business. You better learn from someone else's mistakes. You better find someone to help mentor you through. If not, you're going to have some very expensive and time-consuming mistakes. I promise you. Because even though I paid for some mentorship for one day when I started my business, I still hit a lot of brick walls. But I'm a resilient person, so I know how to jump over them. Everybody don't have that skill set. Okay, everyone does not. Why? I have experience in building programs. I built businesses for other people as a nurse practitioner. So I never lost my cool. When they worried about, oh, geez, what we going to do? We might lose that contract over there. We might do that. I got this. So those same skill sets is what I brought into running and developing my own business. And you know what other people do? I tell everybody, when I heard on that radio show, that man said, in order to be successful, you have to pull other people up that ladder of success. Feels real. That's where I'm at now. I'm 46. I'm happy. Totally happy. Life is good. So if I could teach a younger person than me to get in here and do what they want to do that I wish I did when I was their age, then let me do this. Let me do this. I know my vision. My vision is not to be here and be the best skin, hands-on person when I'm in another 10 years. Another 10 years, I'm 56. I'll be lying to you. But eventually, I want to have an awesome, dynamic MP to step into my shoe and continue doing what I'm doing, and let me inspire her to be her best person and make great money. That's what I would like to do. Yeah, real talk, right? I'm good at growing the business. So I don't mind having someone else fill the void of, you know, if I had to move out of the pilot seat of hands-on. You have to have a vision. That's my vision. It's not wrong. It's wrong to you. It ain't wrong to me. So I ask you, what's holding you back? Listen, tomorrow is the best day of all 4 days of this course that I teach. Tomorrow I do the business builder. I love it. It is my passion. I can teach hands-on. I'm awesome at it. I can teach you hands-on. But to teach and drop nuggets in people on being a business person, how to market, how to set your first month up with a filled calendar, how to get your e-marketing list popping before the first day, People say, what about your grand opening? I never had no grand opening. What, to cut the ribbon and look cute? Worry about no grand opening. You better worry about that calendar being filled that first month, because I promise you, bills are going to be due the next month on the 1st. Well, my focus is different. I don't have grand. I didn't have one. Same way I never had housewarmers. I bought homes. I never have housewarmers. Yeah, I'm picky. Everybody can't just run up in here with a salt and pepper shaker from wherever they want to get it from. I don't have a problem going out working because I'm good at that and making the money to buy what I want and I like. So I'm not into the glitz and glamour. I'm into the real. So when it comes down to how can you help me, Natasha, I want to help you get that calendar that first month with boom, boom, boom. I got this going. That's what I want to help you with. I want to help you with that. Yeah. Let that EIN number look good. Yeah. Get that business credit going. Let me help you with that. So, business builder tomorrow, helping this lovely person get into her head. And I'm hoping, maybe I'll invite her on a live and some other people. I got to get my testimonials with these people and get her going. But also is the big thing is going forward. March 25th is the launch of the Business Builder online course. I'm so excited. And I'm going along with you in that course. I'm just not throwing it out there and I'll sit back and go to sleep. No, it is live webinar. You hear my crazy mouth talking through these modules, seeing me. I'm interacting with you, showing my thought process, why we're doing this, why we're doing that, giving you whatever information you need, inviting you into a community of supporters. Imagine that. So if you don't know anyone else, like who else is on it, I got you. We're going to all learn together. We're going to come in this and grow together. People from different cities, states, whatever. I'm going to invite you into this lifelong online community, okay? And you have access to this course for the rest of your life too. So if you feel like, what was that? Let me go back. What was that? Let me go back. I didn't take time serious like she said. I had no control of time. I bought the class, but then I sat down, I ain't do nothing. But you know what? I'm going to pick it up now and run with it. You have that opportunity, which is a beautiful thing. And then you get to see me on live webinar. Yeah. Our own private webinar, not this setting, own private where I'm going to answer Q&A. What is it you need to learn? What did you have a question about? And it's a class that is self-paced, so you can actually join it at any time. However, the launch is March 25th, okay? And early bird pricing is going to open up next week. You heard me. Early bird pricing is going to open up next week. The class is $1,500 live with me, $1,500 online. However, I promise you the online is going to be the better platform, because tomorrow is going to be a lot of this with me. Then she'll leave with all this content and be like, oh my God, where do I start? The nice thing about online is I'm going to give it to you. We're going to pace along. So it's actually done. Okay. In 60 days, in 6 weeks, if you follow along, you have everything you need to run forward with this business and get it off the ground. There's no guarantee on success, because guess what? You are going to be held accountable to make that happen. I'm just going to give you the information. So I can give you the recipe. Don't Pinterest give you the recipe, but it's up to you to make it look like the picture. So it's the same type of setup here. Okay? So it's going to be awesome. I'm excited for it. So $1,500, early birders, $1,250. You heard me. $1,250, $250 off, and you're getting a half hour of coach time. One-on-one coach time to those early birders that sign up. It's a limited time. March 25th, it launches. March 25th is a Monday. Class launches. Now, if you pay before March 25th, or you pay during early bird and you don't jump in until April 1st, guess what? Welcome in the class. Remember I said you could start anytime you want, but I'm giving early bird pricing special opening up next week. If you want to be a part of this, or you're interested in hearing about this, DM me your email. If you did not go to Abraza Skin Institute Facebook page and click sign up and added your email. Okay? Please share. I hope I gave you some oomph, because that was the whole point. Give you some, come on out here. Come on out here. Let's get it started. The more places we have, the more women know that taking care of their skin is a part of life. Part of life. I don't understand how we take care of dead things. This is dead. Okay, hair, oh yeah, and check out that, you know, the shrinkage is real on this head. So hair is dead, okay? Nails are dead. Lashes are dead. Brows are dead. Skin is alive. So I believe if I just start this whole network of people coming out here in this industry, okay? And to the ladies of color watching, this has never been an industry with us in mind. I've gone to many people's websites and I don't see people that look like me on their websites. I just told a physician this last week that I personally know and respect. I said, you're in Atlanta and I see no woman of color on your website. Guess what? They're not coming to you. I only keep it real. Diversity in corporate, we need diversity out here in the spa industry as well, right? Let's be real. We do. We do. That is totally real. So just have to put it out there. Okay. All right, everybody. I hope this was informative to you and you got something out of it. I'm typing here on the Facebook. This is the first time I'm doing a Facebook Live from the business page, so this is pretty cool to me. So just DM me any questions. Let me know what's holding you back. But I hope you can join in this upcoming class. Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.